Hello Cap, welcome to your reading for November. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. I'm sorry I sound like this. I'm down with the flu and I thought I'll get these readings done before I fall any sicker. Alright, so we're doing a simple past, present, future spread for you today, but we're going to start off with a couple of archetypes and spirit animals. Ooh, we have Eros. Nice. I love this card. Okay. Ooh. Goodness me, very heavy energy. Cap. We have the Cobra and we have the Vulture. Now, when it comes to Eros, I am referring to the book. Eros talks about desire. It talks about eroticism and sensuality. It is an archetypal energy that leads us to the root of desire itself. What do we long for? Why are we awakened by love? What makes us hesitate in the face of intimacy? Eros reconnects us with the primal longing to merge with another human being, nature, music, art, plants, food, or anything that we perceive we are separate from. Eros allows us to momentarily unite. Our heart embraces otherness, and in doing so, we further understand our own. Our life force awakens. This card reveals an inevitable initiation into love's labyrinth. You may find yourself swirling in a new territory of desire and sensuality. Explore the labyrinth with a curious and honest heart, and remember, though the way is difficult, you are always being led towards its center. There may be a little bit of confusion about what your heart truly desires. There could be a little bit of confusion about who your heart lies with, or what your heart lies with. This could relate to love. It could relate to your career. Maybe you don't know what it is that brings you joy, what truly awakens and sparks your passion. In romantic relationships, it could be that you don't really know what kind of partner you desire. That could be it. When it comes to Cobra, now this is a card of pausing and waiting. It may not seem like it. It may seem like a very different archetypal energy of action, right? But the Cobra represents a teacher or a spiritual guardian. And the Cobra waits and watches. The essence of the Cobra is found within us in the form of that inner teacher. And it externally manifests into guides, teachers, people who've led us along our path. This card is asking you to be a student again, asking you what it is that you are ready to learn. If I connect the two cards, you do remember I said you are asking yourself what it is that you desire, what sparks that passion in you, whether it's love or work or whatever it may be. Now the Vulture is very interesting. The Vulture could seem like a very dark energy, but the Vulture again is a guardian. It is a purifier. It is a very misunderstood creature, but the Vulture balances our ecosystem and it prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work so that no one else has to clean up that mess. When this card appears, it represents a situation that needs to be purified or brought into balance. So whatever may feel like a mistake or a tragedy is actually a blessing. So if I connect all three cards, I'm getting that what you thought you desired may actually be not so great for you after all. There's a spirituality that needs to be adopted here. There's a more, instead of, how should I put this? Instead of approaching love from your sacral and root chakra, there's a need to embrace love more from your crown and your third eye. There's a shift from your lower to your upper chakras, right? What is more spiritual for you? What awakens your need to learn more about life and spirituality? There's a death of I don't want to say materialism, but there's a death of the 3D here, right? What we think is our reality, but that your higher self wants to experience something more magical. That primal desire that I'm talking about, I feel like it needs to be rooted more in, well, your intuition. There's an awakening happening here with the Hanged Man. This is Pisces energy. Or it did happen for you, I feel. There was not a stagnation. I hate to call the Hanged Man stagnant energy, because while the bat or the Hanged Man is hanging upside down, there's work happening, right? The crown chakra is lit. So is the third eye. It is an awakening. It is a realization. It is you shifting your perspective and understanding what brings you peace. Oop. Crazy flip. Knight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. And I feel like because you're not certain right now what it is that is truly sparking this intimacy, this intimate desire within you, you're holding back a little bit. Because I always say, when you can't make a decision, it's because the options that have presented themselves to you, neither of them trump the other. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a decision. There's a sense of holding back from love. There you are, King of Pentacles. Why I say love is because we have the Knight of Cups. If this was the Knight of Pentacles, I would have mentioned career. The Knight of Pentacles with the Fool. Whew. Right. Bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles, Three of Wands, the King of Cups, the Knight of Wands, Judgment, Four of Cups, Eight of Wands. I feel like you're being very discerning. Very discerning about what brings you stability. What truly brings out the true Capricorn in you. You know what I mean? What helps you feel like yourself? Who helps you feel like yourself? And with the Fool card, I'm almost getting a playful energy. I'm getting this energy of who helps nurture your inner child. Not just the adult that you are, but your inner child. Let me clarify before I say anything else. Eight of Cups, walking away from something after an intense period of realization. Whoop. Dropped a card. Pardon me. The Three of Cups. I need one more here with the Three of Cups. The Ten of Wands. You're walking away from whatever is too much of a burden for you. Anything that needs to be, anything that you need to put a lot of work in, you're walking away from that. The Hanged Man, like I said, is not really a card of action. It is more a card of contemplation. So anything that is a burden to you in terms of a physical burden, okay, a mental burden, you're walking away from that, no matter how good it looks. If there's been any conflict in your life, anything that is disturbing your mental peace, you're walking away from that. Why I say mental peace is because we have the Six of Swords right under this. Four of Pentacles again. Queen of Wands wanted to show up. Lots of almost maybe cards. Whoa. Chaotic energy. Cap. You need to meditate. Your mind is all over the place. And it's affecting my cards. Okay. Four of Pentacles. The Hermit. Yeah, I see that in the past, there was a lot of holding back. A lot of holding back when it came to what you desired. But again, Six of Cups. There's a soul tie here. There's a soul connection. You have a soul contract with somebody from a previous lifetime. I feel like that's been heavily on your mind. But then again, I don't see you doing anything about it. I feel like you didn't. 9 of Pentacles. And I feel like you were putting a lot of work in yourself. Because that's something you could control. The King of Cups. Keeping your heart open. Keeping your heart open for the people who wouldn't break it. Why is the 4 of Pentacles here? The 9 of Wands has been showing up a lot. Feel like you're being very guarded, very defensive regarding something. We have the Star. You have a wish, Cap. The Star is cosmic force. It is cosmic energy. This is not 3D. This is something that the universe wants to bring about into your life. But I almost feel like where your heart was open earlier, it's kind of shutting down. Why? The Empress wanted to show itself, the world. You're putting an end to something. You're putting an end to something because it's too much of a burden. You're putting an end to something where you have to constantly defend yourself. There's a truth. There is some kind of truth that is coming out from all of this. What is that truth? 8 of Pentacles. I need one more here. You know what you want to put work in now. The High Priestess wanted to show up. The 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Wands, pardon me. 2 8s together. What is this Ace of Swords? What is this truth? The Chariot. Cancer energy. Wow, you're confusing me, Cap. You want to move forward. You want to move towards something. You're suddenly very sure about what it is that you want, what it is that you desire. You're keeping an eye on someone, or someone's keeping an eye on you. This could be energetic or it could be physical. The 9 of Cups wanted to show itself. Strength. Someone who doesn't deplete you. Someone who nourishes you, who enriches your soul. Someone who tames the beast within is what I'm getting. Where there was stagnation earlier, there was stagnation because there was confusion. There was stagnation because you didn't know where to go, what to do. But once you realize what your wish truly is, you know how I've been giving this analogy to quite a few signs actually before you, Virgo and Libra in particular. When we were younger and we would wish for something from Santa Claus, right? We'd wish for a yellow jumper, for example, a yellow sweater. And Santa Claus, or the universe, gives us a pink sweater because the universe knows that we don't look good in yellow, we look better in pink. And then there's a disappointment. Wait, I wanted a yellow sweater. Not realizing all you needed was a sweater. But the universe gave you one better. It gave you a sweater that you actually look good in. But there's still that lingering disappointment that that's not what I wanted. Not realizing is what you needed. That's what I'm getting. There's a shift. There's a shift in what you truly wish for. Not in what you wish for, but you realizing what it is that you truly wish for. Does that make sense? I know it's a little vague. I apologize, but that's what I'm getting. Why is the King of Pentacles here? In the future, the 5 of Wands wanted to show itself. The Moon wanted to show itself. The 10 of Pentacles. You're cleaning something up. You're cleaning up whatever is not going to be permanent in your life. You're cleaning up what doesn't ground you. Anything that Ace of Wands. I feel like passion and desire aren't enough anymore. You want stability and groundedness. And that is the love that you are seeking. A love that is permanent. That's what you're cleaning up. Why is the Fool here? The devil wanted to show itself. That's your energy. Oof, 9 of Swords. Don't push yourself to take this leap. Whatever this is for you. I feel like you're on a threshold. You're on a precipice. Yeah. You're on this precipice and you're like, okay, yeah, the World card is here. It's time for me to make a change. But you still may not be ready. And that's okay. You are carrying pain from the past. The 9 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. You're still ridden with anxiety about this, whatever this is for you. 6 of Wands. These cards together, they're literally giving me 5 of Swords energy of shortcuts. I want a shortcut to success. I want to do anything to be happy in this present moment. Five of Cups, the Sun, the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups. Ask your heart, Cap. I feel like there's so much mental energy here. Ask your heart what it wants, what it truly wants. You're not doing that. You're not doing that. The Page of Wands. I feel like you're in this very explorative energy of curiosity and movement. But you're not sitting still. Where earlier you were, now you're not. Juggling. 2 of Pentacles. We have the Moon at the bottom of the deck with the 10 of Cups. Your intuition knows. Your intuition knows what it wants. But I'm almost getting this sense of the ego coming in and directing your decisions. 3 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, Judgment, the King of Cups. The King of Cups keeps showing itself. There is a reason that Eros has shown up with the vulture. I think more than I did mention the lower chakras and the upper, it's your heart chakra that needs work, my friend. There are tons of videos on YouTube that will help open up your heart chakra, tons of frequencies that will match the frequency of your heart. Once your heart is open, not just your heart, I'm not talking about this in a tea towel quote of the day way, but your chakra, the heart chakra, once that opens, and once you start processing emotion exactly how you need to process it, is when all that information will go up to the crown and truly help you make a decision. Whew. All right, let's get you a few charms to close this off. We have Sagittarius. You could have Sagittarius heavily in your chart, or you could be dealing with someone who does. Wow, we have Om. That's beautiful. Now, O and M could be your initials. They could be the initials of someone you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. But Om is a sacred word. Do an Om meditation. There are tons of them on YouTube. It's a mantra. It's a chant. And we have a camera. We did have the Page of Swords. So this is the energy of reminiscing, of nostalgia, the 6 of Cups energy, of someone having memories of you, not just within this lifetime, but in a past lifetime, and how that counts. Vague, slightly vague reading. I apologize, Cap, but that's all I have for you. I hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.